Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where you'll notice that there's a lot of little independent realms over here. Yeah, they were able to rebel, and the reason for that, to be clear, was a bug. There is a bug going on that is causing every garrison to not reinforce in this game. And I think it's specific to my save game, to be clear. But this is the final episode of this particular series, so I guess I'll let it slide. And what we'll do instead... There's a dangerous faction? Catholic populists? Okay, we should probably try to do something about this, seeing as what happened last time. We'll send this guy a gift. I don't think there's too much that we can actually do against Catholics, though. He has a 56% chance of accepting conversion. He would accept. Hang on a moment. I should have sent him a gift first. Definitely. So let's see about doing this. Okay. There we go. And now we are on a 5-year truce with all of these guys. So we're going to have to try to conquer them back really quickly. And I did look at everybody's feedback, or those of you who were able to get the feedback in time. It was a very short time frame between the last episode and this one being made. And it looks like the consensus is, it's the end of the game. Doesn't really matter. It's a bug. Whatever. So I figured I'd just see how much we could conquer back in this amount of time. So that's kind of the goal here. Now, we are currently truce to these. Do we care about being a truce breaker? That's the question. What does that actually do? Yeah, it doesn't say what being a truce breaker would actually be. Does it say here? We lose a level of fame. It'll cost us 250 prestige. And we would gain this. General opinion minus 50. Okay, yeah, that is pretty severe. So I guess we'll just let this truce tick down. And in the meantime, we are currently working on killing this guy. So there is that. Or is it this guy? No, it's this guy. Right, because we have this set up, but it's all well and good. So, I mean, do we need to have any additional agents in this? Actually, we do, and we'll bring in a couple more people on this. There we go. Fantastic. And the real question is, do we have, like, de jure claims on this? Oh, yeah, we can do seize all de jure lands on these. So, once these truces tick down, we should be able to do this quite quickly. The game ends, I think, 2 years after the truces end. We may actually extend the game duration just to conquer all this back. It kind of depends on how long it's going to take, I suppose. I mean, it should go really quick, right? I would say he deserves a gift. It should go really, really quick, in theory. Because we can use the bug against them when they aren't all fighting against us simultaneously. We can declare on like 3 of them at once and get this done pretty swiftly, in theory. So I think that's what we're going to do. The major issue is that we're going to have to raise our armies in 3 locations because of the bug, but I think that's acceptable. We do get a new intrigue lifestyle perk, and I guess we'll take swift execution, just to make this more likely. Sure. And I'm actually going to bump it up to speed 5 here, and we'll set that plan in motion. I just wanted him to practice his swimming. Okay, so now we have... Oh, he did not die. He did not die. Sure. That's fine. We're just going to tick forward here until our truce is over. Yeah, this is all fine. As I said, we're just ticking forward until the truces are done. Conquering this back is the only thing that we are really interested in, and this episode may end up being a little bit of a long one. It kind of depends. I'm not sure if my change from the last game to change the end date to like 1600 is actually still in or not. I didn't check, and I probably should have, in all honesty, but here we are. Here we are. So our truces are going to continue to expire. Actually, I should be right-clicking over here. That's the better way to do it. Yes, I will. Wait, who are you? Okay, sure. I'll ally you. That's fine. Yes, I'll ransom you. Okay. Our martial skill increased, and he gained a favor hook on us. I probably should have checked on that, but it doesn't really matter this close to the end, so it will be fine. These truces are going to be ticked down in how long? We need to look at this. 3 more years. 12 November, 1449. Got it. So we will be able to speed our way on through this. And we'll get ourselves a new intrigue perk. There we go. Fantastic. Yep, all looks good. And it is currently 1447. And we have a little under 2 years to go on these truces, so we're just going to continue speeding on through this. We are, of course, regenerating our troops at the same time, so that's nice. Okay, there's a dangerous faction over here, and these are Norse Catholic populists. I'm going to send this guy a gift, and let's see if he'd convert. He actually would. Excellent. So there's that dealt with. Fantastic. Wonderful. So we'll just see just how much we can complete here. Hello. Are you new? I think you're new. This was probably one of those realm will lose land when vassals die things though. So, there's that. Foreign title of a higher tier than his current primary title. Awkward. Very, very awkward. Well, we'll see just how much we can get back. It doesn't really matter. Like I said, the only reason this occurred was because of the bug, so it's fine. Not a big concern. So 12 November is when we're going to want to do this. Yep. Sure, that's all fine. Time to write that wrong. And we've got another dangerous faction here. More Catholic populists. So we're going to send this guy a gift, and we'll check to see if he'll convert. He probably will. Perfect. He did indeed convert. That's great. We get a new intrigue perk, Court of Shadows. And it is currently July. Great. A crusade for Jerusalem does not actually affect us. Technically, yeah, that doesn't affect us. We're not going to participate in that, I can tell you that right now. Let's go back down to speed 3. We are very, very close right now to our truces being up. So we are going to set up, say, a rally point here. I want to add in another rally point and a third as well. So we'll add in a rally point up here. And then we'll put one, say, over here. Now, some of these appear to already be being conquered by our vassals. That's okay. We'll still go after them just to make sure they come into the fold a little bit quicker. Okay, so it is currently 1 month away from our truces expiring. So that is wonderful. And our truces will be expired on 12 November. Bam. Okay. So let's grab... This is kind of sad. But let's grab Generational Belligerence. Sure. And I'll tick it one more day just to make absolutely sure. And then we can declare on this guy. And we can do a Duchy Conquer on him. Perfect. We can declare on this guy. We'll do a de jure claim. We can declare on this guy. And we can do a de jure claim. Okay. So now we're going to need to raise up our troops. And I think we'll just raise the local army here. Like so. And then we'll raise the local army here. Which is apparently a huge chunk. And the local army down here, which is not a huge chunk. I was hoping that that would be a little different than this, but okay. And then we'll also raise the men-at-arms down over here. Are they not raising here? I'm not sure where they're actually raising. Are they considered a local army? They might be. Are we going to get troops in over here? The answer is no. No, we are not. Okay. That's exciting stuff. So we have 17k here, and I'm going to immediately send some of them up to start slow sieging. And yeah, they're just going to keep doing this. So we're going to come down over here, and we're just going to raise everybody that we've got over here, I guess. Just to make sure that this is not going to continue. I do want to make sure we have a good leader over here, and indeed we do. I'm going to split this now, and I'm going to send these guys down over here to reinforce this army. Is that the guys that we're gathering? No. Okay, good. That is fantastic. Yeah, they're definitely going to win that battle. That's okay. We don't necessarily mind that. It's just going to take us time to raise troops, right? That's the major thing here. Okay, this is enough. And these guys are going to come up over here. The real question is, where are the men-at-arms going to raise at? And I don't know. I probably should have guaranteed that they were going to raise somewhere. Do something kind of like that, perhaps. And yeah, they're going to siege this very quickly. Oh, we have men-at-arms here. Perfect. So up we go. We'll make sure that they can't do too much over here. And we have troops raising over here still. We have reinforcements on the way. We won a siege. That was this siege. So up we go. And these sieges are going to be kind of slow, but that's okay. So we will take these guys in over here. We have a slight numerical disadvantage. I'm going to put this guy in charge. We have a quality advantage, and he doesn't want to fight that. So that's perfect. We do have a dangerous faction. That's okay. And we are going to attack up over here. Let's see. We definitely need to get a few more of these in. Yeah, this will be fine. This will be absolutely fine. Do we have any... Where are our other cannons at, I'm wondering? Do we have only these 340 units over here? I'm going to raise up additional men-at-arms over here. I think we have additional cannons that we can bring in. And we're going to come over here and start sieging. Excellent. And then we will attack over here. This should finish one of these wars. And that will be fantastic. This is, of course, well underway. And this war is currently done. Is that this one? Yeah, we actually captured their leader. So that's great. These guys... They are going to make their way up over here and help that siege. And then we'll finish this war. I mean, we expect these to be very, very simple, right? Very, very simple indeed. So there's this war done. And we'll take that on back. Excellent. And now there is just this de jure war. Now we're currently above our domain limit. We need to hand these out. And so we shall. About like so. Excellent. Hello, pause menu. And we are going to bring these guys on up over here-ish. I mean, they can come in, like, over... Actually, over at this capital. There we go. That'll do the trick. So, only one war left here, and it shouldn't take too long once we get our troops up there. Of course, you need some level of siege weapons to really be able to take advantage of the zero garrison bug, which is what we're currently struggling with a little bit here. So up we go, and we are going to land over here and take this incredibly quickly. Does he have ticking war score right now? No, he just succeeded a siege. In Barcelona? Hang on. Why is he up here? I don't know. At any rate, we currently control this location, and so we'll come down over here. Fantastic. We are sieging his capital, and that is wonderful. So there's his capital sieged. We got his son and heir. One more siege finishing, and we will win this battle. Excellent. Or rather, win this war. The battle was already won. Okay, so let's end that one. Fantastic. We'll disband our troops. And now, we of course need to focus over here. We do have a dangerous faction, and that is Greek Catholic populists. And we are going to demand a conversion on her. No problem. Come on, you can do it. There you go. And that faction is disbanded. Perfect. Next up, we are going to attack these guys over here. I kind of feel like we don't need to split up our troops necessarily. We can just raise our troops here. And we will attack this guy with a de jure claim. We will attack this guy with a de jure claim. And we will attack this guy with a de jure claim. Excellent. We'll raise up our troops here, and we'll just raise all troops, and we'll let them split. They should arrive very, very quickly indeed, in theory. And let's see, we've already got 45,000 troops here. Excellent. I shouldn't have split them, actually. Okay, so I'm just looking for bombards here, is what I'm looking for. Are there bombards in this? Quite possibly. Yes, there are some bombards here. So I'm going to split off some of these units. Around 50k worth. And we are going to come over here. Excellent. The rest of these are going to attack up over here. And then these guys, I'm going to send them over this way. Now we're going to need to get war score on Kaga over here quite quickly. And we don't actually care about this currently. Yep, Bornu's under siege. And they're going to siege our capital incredibly quickly here. Ooh, that's a mistake possibly then. I forgot about the 0 garrisons. They didn't capture us. That's good. That's really good. Okay. This siege is not going quickly at all. He's not at a 0 garrison. Fascinating. Why is he not at 0 garrison? We are. Some of his are. Okay. Weird. Very weird. Regardless, this should be fine. Let's go ahead and assault this fort. I want it done. We're going to attack him here. And that's fine. Okay. Our gatherings are finishing up. And we're going to win this battle, and then we're going to come up here. We absolutely need to get up here. Well, some of these aren't sieging super quick. So that's good to know. Come on, finish that battle. Okay, up we come. Nope, not that. We're going to need to come up here. Excellent. And yeah, we know that they're going to be sieging a lot of different things. So we're just going to come up here, fight these guys. It should be okay. And these sieges are underway over here. And they're going very quickly indeed. Perfect. Okay, that's a mosque. That's a tribe. Okay, those are technically castle holdings, so we'll attack those. Perfect. And let's pull back some of this war score. You should actually be up here. There we go. I see them sieging over here. I'm going to split this force in half, and I'm going to take these guys down here to fight this force. Should be fine. These guys are going to attack this tribe. And we are going to come up over this way and take our territory back. Perfect. This Chancellor, we definitely want one. There we go. Excellent. And yeah, we're taking our capital back. For sure. Okay, there we go. And we're going to head up to Garumel, see if we can catch them up there. We're going to attack this tribe over here. Perfect. And we're trying to siege this back. They did get that. That makes me very sad. Very sad indeed. That's okay. I mean, what we need to do right now, for sure, is we need to move the troops, or the siege units, rather, out of this unit. And I didn't want to split that in half. I wanted to move just the bombards out of here. The bombards are going to come back to this unit here. And we are going to come see if we can attack this unit. These guys will be fine up where they're at, in theory. Hello, pause menu. And we're going to get rid of all of those. Excellent. Okay. So let's pull this back. They're running around taking super advantage of the bug right now. That's fine. We'll have this fully occupied in a moment. We are seeing a dangerous faction, and that's more Catholic populists. Nothing we can really do about that, unfortunately. They'll just have to pop. Okay, these guys are running off over this way. We've occupied here, and we're just going to move on up. Now we have this fully occupied, but that is, of course, Yoruba land. And so we're going to send these guys down over here. We just won a siege over here. That's perfect. We're going to move on in. And yeah, we see their troops over there. As well as up here. This one was always going to be a little bit spicy. There's no doubt about that. And we're just going to chase these guys down if we can. That'd be great. We need to get these guys out of the war, and that's something that we can do. Oh, hello. We just captured this guy. So we will go ahead and enforce our demands on him. And that was these guys done. So that's great. We can take this force over here. This force can come up here and see about fighting some of these units. That's wonderful. Okay, so these guys, they can come up over, like, this way. That'll be fine. Okay, so 2 more wars to do over here, and then we will attack a few more areas. That'll be fine. I see these guys coming back. I'm not too worried about them, all things considered. Looks like they're trying to group up over here a bit. They are not, I think, going to succeed. It looks like we're going to catch some of them anyway. So we'll move down over here. Perfect. Yep, we catch that sieging force. That's great. And then we're going to want to head south here. Oh, we just captured this guy. Perfect. So we'll enforce those demands. Wonderful. And all of these guys can now head down over here. And we're going to start working on getting some war score over in this area. Excellent. So that is fantastic. And we'll need to get down over there. Yoruba land will, of course, be a large chunk of what's over here. And we should be able to get a pretty substantial group of this under control. I think this guy will be a de jure claim as well as Galicia. This is actually not nearly as many as I thought there was. I think we can get this under control. That said, it is 1451. And the game may end at any moment. I'm not sure when the end date is. Like I said, it might still be technically 1600 because I changed that in the game files for Empire of Air. If that's the case, we'll just finish this up and we'll just get everything back under control and then call it good. We'll move these guys over here. And let's get this capital under siege. Now, these guys, they don't have a siege weapon. So that's fine-ish. Fine-ish. But we'll just get all of these brought back into the fold. It's looking to me... Well, I can't remember what the end date is supposed to be. So we'll just see. If we get to the end date before we finish this, that's fine. No, we will fight the Greek Catholic uprising. And we'll take a look at where that actually is. The Greek Catholic uprising should be... over here? Yeah, that looks doable. So we're just going to raise up a few troops over here. How many are we going to need? They have like 252,000, but they are not currently very grouped up. There's a lot of them. That's for sure. Well, we'll gather some troops and get that underway. We have sieging going on over here, of course. And we're looking at getting this capital of Yoruba land. And we're going to come on down over, say, this way. We do need a new chancellor. But all of these are peasants, so it shouldn't be too bad. They're going to be slow sieging, and I want to get somewhere around maybe 70k troops. So Yoruba land is now under our control. We will go ahead and enforce our demands there. Fantastic. And we'll have to put these troops down, I think. There's not really a way around it. It's going to take them time to get home, up to 2 years, which is a long, long time, but we're not going to need them until this uprising is dealt with, for sure. Okay, so that's 50k troops. I'm now going to go up here and raise only our men-at-arms, and we're going to come up and attack these lads. Where is their actual war leader at? Okay, he's in Rome. That's perfect. So we'll attack this, and this will get us a decent chunk of war score. Fantastic. That now means that they cannot enforce their demands. And up we go. And yeah, it's going to be like 4 months until our men-at-arms show up over here, but that's okay. That is completely fine. We will finish off this battle. And we're going to come up here and grab our men-at-arms and come attack the main force. Now, he's going to succeed his Rome siege, and there's several of these sieges that are going to be succeeded, actually. But it should be, in theory, okay. Actually, you know what? I am going to remove a huge chunk of these levies and go up there and fight his main force. It's going to be a while yet before our men-at-arms come in, and let's just grab this and go on up. Okay, what's our leadership like here? We don't have a leader. We'll put this guy in. And these guys will be able to go after this force over here if this doesn't end the war for us. We'll see. This will be fine. 50 more days on our men-at-arms showing up. And that's great. These lads, they're going to... Oh, yep, that did finish it. Fantastic, we captured their leader. So we'll disband our armies, and we will, of course, come down over here. And I'm just going to declare on 2 this time. I'm going to declare on these guys and these guys. That's going to be de jure. And we will, of course, drop a rally point over here. And we'll just raise troops. Yeah, it'll be 2 years overall, but it shouldn't be anywhere near that long for enough troops. And this is enough. In we go. And then these guys will come down over here and fight this force. So that should be one of these wars over instantly. Indeed. I didn't actually expect it to be that instant, but sure. And then we're going to come down over this way and siege their capital. Where's their war leader at? In the capital. Perfect. So we'll get that back under control and come over here and continue to attack stuff. Yeah, there's a few other locations over here that we're going to need to attack, but that's fine. We'll have this well under control. It does look like our end date is probably going to be the modded end date that I put in of 1600, which just means that it'll be over when we reconquer all of this stuff, which is going very quickly. We have de jure claims on Norway, right? We should. We should have de jure claims on all that. Because we made the Empire titles. So that is perfect. We're going to come on in over here and stack wipe his army, I think. We should. It's going to be close, but we should stack wipe it. Very close, but we did. We did stack wipe it. And once we siege their capital, I believe that will put an end to this war. Wonderful. Yep, there we go. And we'll enforce those demands. Fantastic. And then we're going to come on over here, and we will attack... Let's see, I think we're going to do Daboya, Akan, and Kwaku here. Excellent. So we will drop our troops right about here, and we'll raise up troops until our men-at-arms show up. Should be about a month. And that should be completely fine. Let's see here. Where is our men-at-arms? There they are. Perfect, and in we go. That will put an end to this one basically immediately. Fantastic, they're going to get stack wiped for sure. That's 50% and 100%. Perfect, 38 days. And then we're going to come down over this way, see if we can catch these guys. We're mostly aiming for hitting their capital, though. Oh, this is the end date. Okay. Well, 1st of January, 1453. That's fine. I think it's pretty clear at this point that we'd be able to reconquer these in just a couple more years. So, we have de jure claims on all of it. I think it's fine. I'm going to call that good. And they wouldn't have broken away, either, if the bug hadn't have cropped up. So, I don't yet know exactly what's going to follow this, but we're going to call that good for the Empire of Air series. Last time I checked the poll, which, by the way, if you haven't voiced your opinion on that, you definitely should. Last time I checked the poll, more CK3 was winning, and we just needed to decide where we're going to play. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time when we start up a new series.